Right guys, it's been a moment, so time for a quick explore. Got Adventures of Pullback with me. We haven't been out for quite a while, so let's go and do this. So this once was a half decent kitchen. Remember the first time we explored here, it had all the fridge, freezer and the oven units, etc. And now they're just ripped out and smashed up and dumped on the floor. Obviously the cabinets are still there, remnants of just food that's sat here and rotted for probably the best part of a couple of years. There's probably been stuff added to it since. One thing for sure, that Rouse honey, that never goes out of date. Honey, no matter how old it is one of these products that can sit there forever and a day. Even from back in Egyptian times, you could probably still eat it. But yep, it's a sad, sorry state now. Said these were all once fitted units, microwaves, etc.
Scooby and Scooby.
Another thing that never goes out of date. I believe single malt whiskey, if it says 12 or 18 years, it never actually ages any further than that. It always stays at that age. Just pretty much relying on the natural ambient light of the camera as opposed to getting a torch out of the pocket now to show you what this once was. These beds were once lined up, treated like a proper bedroom, and there was playing cards all over the place. You would have to look back at the video that we done a couple of years ago to see how much it has actually changed. I said I don't quite need the torch, you do get some light coming through, but this is just to aid and abet us from hurting ourselves on pretty sketchy floors. Someone's got a full house. It is strange that nearly 2 years further on and you can still smell what was going on in here, unless there is of course remnants that are growing back, but I would have thought they would have coated it in some strong weed killer, ripped the plants out themselves. But it's the industriousness of this, the amount of effort that went into building these fake walls, putting in all the lighting, the water butts, the ventilation. And I bet there's still a tidy penny in byproducts here as well. I think at the time of asking, it was Bletchley, Milton Keynes and Fenny where we are. It was the largest grow in the area, somewhere in the region of, I think I want to say 15,000 plants. And to this day, it's just been left here. You have to forgive the ignorance, but I've got absolutely no idea what that does. It's an empty box, of course. They've probably taken the contents, but they're scattered about everywhere as well. You got the element of the human stain around here. I guess everyone that was working here on site that produced this lived in this area and simply left their clothing here, unless of course there was another thing going on with people trafficking, which of course could happen. Yeah, we just have loads of dank corridors, and rooms that appear to have just been stripped out afterwards. But these will be probably, just seeing it by the smashed glass, local use with nothing better to do. They've just smashed the place and trashed it. It's not scrappers coming in for pipes, etc. Adventures of Paul making his way down the corridor down there. Remember last time I walked through here and I just had the natural light of my phone and then my leg got caught up in all that lot there. It took me about 5 minutes to untangle it, and when you're in here by yourself it can be quite unnerving. There's Adventures of Paul there. This is the stairwell that we came up. We can get down the other side, which we will do. I've always turned around and said there's something with me. I love stairwells and corridors. It's probably that Halloween Horror Nights vibes that I enjoy. The allure of waiting for someone to jump out on you. Make our way around this area that is generally lit up. Tumble dryer, washing machine, if anyone needs one. So these were just your toilet facilities. This stairwell is a lot better illuminated because it would have been the reception area. But the place really is trashed. Never looked to see if there was any power, but there isn't. And obviously you've got to be wary of the neighbours because that's how close they are. Of course the old yard is well and truly overgrown now as well, and beyond that and that broken old fence, that'd be the Grand Union Canal. Just had a look at the date at the back of one of them tins and it said 2020, so could give you a timeline of when all this was happening. Good 5 years ago. Right, well, that's pretty much upstairs done. This is the bit that's always got me, that inviting look of smashed to pieces, broken windows. And it pretty much goes without saying, if you didn't know where we were, that is it. Travis Perkins, or what once was. It is just the sea of busted up cabinets and roof tiles and electric units, and underneath all of that are tons and tons of grow bags. Our first time coming in here, this was just one long bench table and it was in half decent condition. Air conditioning units hanging down. think they utilised every inch of space they could find. The wires hanging down, there would have been water buffs everywhere. And they put these here as well, pine trees. I think it was to hide the smell. Kind of get a large overview from up here. As I said, they went all the way around the perimeter. And I remember pallets and pallets of wrap and other produce just lined up, which since looks as if it's been taken. I mean, pallets full of these bags down here and the rolls of wrap. So how they got them out, because they were not light, good couple of tons each. To our right there in the corner, that is our entrance and will be our exit onto the high street. Don't think there's much they could do with this place now, apart from pretty much build it up again from the foundations. But like anything else, I think the whole area would be turned into flats. I do not think for one moment you're going to see any signs of life. You can see dregs, leaves, etc., and roots. I'd say they've long since passed. Looks like this has been somebody's hangout. And they've even put a mat down. All the cabling, wires, fuses, amps, etc. stripped out, and the safe still survives. Heavy old bit of kit that is though. Right, well I think that's going to do it from here. We probably don't need to come back here again. A couple of times I've been here now, myself on Adventures of Paul, but it's good to catch up.
Always.
And we'll see you in the movies. Bye for now.
Bye for now. Bye for now.